Hello everybody. Today we are going to look into what's new in SuiteCRM 8.6. My name is Bastian Hammer, your go-to expert when it comes to all things CRM, marketing automation, e-commerce and integration of those systems. Okay, so let's start. As usually, information about the release notes, about the details which are the new features or what has been packed into the new release can be found via the website SuiteCRM.com. If you hit download, and then you can see SuiteCRM 8.6 release notes. So there you've got like a list of different details which we're going to go through now. So let's start and jump right into it. So the first thing that I appreciate a lot is exactly this one here. Yes, it's very technical, but I see this over and over again at my customers and in the forums that people ask questions or they have got problems with CRM system, even though it's not related to the CRM. It's just related to the server environment, to the configuration of the server side of things. And therefore, this page helps to reduce this, hopefully. So here we will have a quick pre-check. So before you get along with the installation, you first see this page here now. And this page basically checks for you, does the server environment look okay? Am I missing something essential? And as you can see, I'm really missing something on my server. It's the LDAP extension. But since I'm not going to use it, and it is optional, I see a warning and I'm free to ignore it. But if I want to use the functionality later on, of course, I need to have this installed on my server. Make sure that everything here is okay. So you need to have all directories correctly configured with the right read permissions. They need to be all configured correctly, and then you're ready to proceed. So I will do this now, fast forward, and then we'll check out what's new after the installation. So this has been an incredibly fast installation. If you want to know more details about this and how that works and what you have to consider, check out my video. I'm going to release it soon. It's the installation on SuiteCRM. Okay, now we're in the freshly installed SuiteCRM system. I imported all the demo data in order to be able to play with it. And then let's maybe start with the leads module. So here there are a couple of new things in general in all the modules, which I can use with the list views, with the filters, with the managing of the data. So let's just go into it and see the new stuff in filters. So now, and I appreciate this a lot because I don't like to switch to the mouse now. I'm just entering some name if I want to filter for this name, for this country, for this phone number, whichever. And then I press enter. And the filter will be applied right away, and you will get into the list view, into the filtered results basically. So this one is amazing because it reduces mouse usage. Same goes for if we want to name this as a stored filter. So I click on the quick filter and then I press enter again. It will filter. It will be in my quick filters, as you can see, top right here. So now that's the new feature of 8.5, the quick filters. It saved or stored my filter request, and it filters directly with just pressing the enter key. So very amazing. I enjoy this a lot because it just makes working with the system so much easier. The next thing, it goes into the same category. So I can save records now with Control Enter. So let's test this. If I enter the required field here and press Control Enter, it will save my record. And if I go back to edit it, first of one, Control Enter. So creating and updating data works now with the keyboard. No need to grab your mouse anymore and get out of the flow. So therefore, that's really, really good. So then we've got a couple of interesting field updates. So for instance, if we're working with, I don't know, let's see what we got, quotations, yes. So as you can probably imagine, in earlier versions, you had to click again with a mouse here on this small icon, you had to hit it, and then you got here the calendar view. Now you click into the field and the calendar view will open right away. It's small, but it's just something that is very nice and neat. Next thing that is new as well in the field updates is this one here. So here we're using now like a standard drop down, and we don't see those chips anymore which have been used before. So it was a bit more click work. Now it's just one click, you see right away you've got this one here. It's compressed, it's fast. So therefore definitely this worked out nicely. The next thing which is new is the whole relate to field. As you can see, now we have the search functionally right away here. So if I click on, if I enter again SA, and then I see right away the options of the related module. So therefore, again, it's improving the workflow when you're working like every day with your data inside your CRM system. The data management will just become a little bit more like faster, more efficient. So therefore, very nice, very neat. That's good. Then we've got another something which is new, which I saw in other CRM systems and really being used by people in customer service or sales or something a lot. So here is history. So here I can just see which records I have recently opened. So therefore, that's helpful as well, because yeah, as you can imagine, if you're working with data and then you've got like an idea, maybe I should have done this one as well, or this record needed an update here as well, and then you can quickly go there. It's in your recent records and everything is good. The next thing is this back button here. So this back button will always go to the list view. So now we're jumping back into the opportunities. Problem is, if you search for, let's search for SA again, and then now I'm on the search bar, and now I open, or in the search page, search result page, now I open any result, and now I imagine I want to go back to the search result page. It leads me still back into the current modules list view. It's good if you know what happens, but if you're expecting to just have the same functionality as the browser back button, it's different. So therefore, pay attention to this, but as long as you know it, that's already good. And yeah, you will be able to make full use of it. Then with this release, there have been a couple of bug fixes as well. And those bug fixes, forgot this one here, mobile improvements. I seldom use it, but I do have a couple of projects where it's being employed quite heavily. So people are at the customer site and want now to work on the CRM system. And as you can see already, that looks much better than before. It's neat, and you've got a couple of options which, before it was not that great, and now it's getting better and better on the mobile phone. So if you're using it in a mobile way, you will be probably very happy about this one as well. As an admin, it's rather unimportant because for the admin user, we would seldom go into the mobile view and use it there unless you're somewhere traveling and you need to absolutely check some data. And in this release, there are a couple of bug fixes as well. And one of the most important things for me was this one here, dynamic drop-downs don't appear to save. So I often use it. It's brilliant for classification, for more detailed segmentation. The out of the box version, you can see this in the cases. So you've got the case module. Even if you don't need it or don't use it, you will still be able to see the functionality here. So you've got a state and a statue of the state. The state is open or close, basically your parent category. And then this one here, the status within the state, it's basically the child category. So if I switch this case here from open to close, this will automatically changed to different options. And here would just say closed. And before there was a bug, this closed did not save. Now it's saving again. As you can see here, closed is now saved. So therefore, very well. That's good. I'm happy to see this back because this is very important in several projects. Another thing which is more handy now as well, we have to go into the studio and make this visible. So I think I got lost here. Wait, give me a second. Into the studio, not into the module builder. And then we've got the module contacts. And there are some fields which are multi-select lawful bases. And this is hidden by default. So I'm going to now add this into my view. Lawful bases. Here we got it. And I save and deploy this, sync it right away to the detail view. And then I head over to our contacts. I refresh with Control F5, so in order to make it visible, the field. Now you can see lawful basis is here. So before, the multi-select was a bit clumsy to use, was still okay, but it was more like tagging. So you selected one and then you selected another one. And now we've got a neat drop-down list with the checkboxes that you can tick here. So here again, my processes in the day-to-day data management are just getting a bit smoother, a bit more efficient, and therefore I'm happy about this as well. Save it, and that looks pretty much like before as well. So therefore, that it's all good. I'm very happy about the efforts to make the day-to-day work a bit smoother here and more efficient, and therefore more enjoyable. If you have some more questions, let me know in the comments. And if you want to check out the details, simply go into the release notes and then you will see most of the things that we just saw in the video are listed here as well. So you can decide whether you want to upgrade or not, but eventually you should. Okay, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.